Have you ever pondered the profound implications of the 7 deadly sins or the 10 commandments? These ancient guidelines, deeply rooted in religious teachings, continue to shape our behavior and choices, offering a roadmap to salvation and a warning against the pitfalls of human nature. Diving into the 7 deadly sins, we first encounter pride, often considered the most serious sin. Pride is an excessive belief in one's abilities, blinding individuals to their flaws and impairing their sense of empathy. It's a destructive force that can tear relationships apart and isolate people from their communities. Next is envy, a bitter emotion that arises when one desires the possessions, achievements, or qualities of another. Envy can lead to destructive behaviors, as individuals may act maliciously to obtain what they covet or to undermine those they envy. Gluttony, the third sin, is an overindulgence or overconsumption of anything to the point of waste. It's a sin that promotes selfishness, greed, and a disregard for the welfare of others and the world around us. Lust, the fourth sin, refers to intense or uncontrollable desire. While often associated with sexual desire, lust can apply to any area where self-restraint is abandoned in favor of personal gratification. Anger, the fifth deadly sin, is a powerful emotion that can lead to harm, aggression, and even violence. While anger is a natural human emotion, it becomes a sin when it's allowed to fester and provoke destructive actions. Greed, the sixth sin, is an excessive pursuit of material possessions or power. It can lead to unethical behavior, as individuals may prioritize personal gain over the well-being of others. Finally, sloth, the seventh deadly sin, is a reluctance to work or make an effort. It's a sin of omission where individuals fail to do what they can or should do. Moving on to the 10 Commandments. These divine laws provide a moral compass for believers. The first commandment is to have no other gods before the one true God, emphasizing the importance of monotheism. The second commandment forbids the making of graven images or idols, discouraging idolatry. The third commandment cautions against taking God's name in vain, promoting respect for the sacred. The fourth commandment designates the Sabbath as a day of rest, ensuring a balance between work and worship. The fifth commandment emphasizes the importance of honoring one's parents, fostering respect and gratitude within family relationships. The sixth commandment prohibits murder, safeguarding the sanctity of life. The seventh commandment forbids adultery, protecting the sanctity of marriage and personal relationships. The eighth commandment prohibits stealing, promoting respect for the property of others. The ninth commandment cautions against bearing false witness, discouraging dishonesty and deceit. The 10th commandment warns against coveting, discouraging envy and promoting contentment with one's own blessings. In essence, the 7 deadly sins warn against self-centered behaviors that harm others and oneself, while the 10 commandments provide a moral framework that encourages respect for God, others, and oneself. These timeless teachings, deeply ingrained in our collective consciousness, serve as a guide to ethical living, offering a pathway to spiritual growth and salvation.